wide receiver. He has been in the top 5 all season in receiving yards. Nobody can cover this guy. We've seen every type of different defense, bracket, zone. Nobody has been able to stop him this year. Let's see if he's able to have a similar impact on this game today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Wisconsin's offense will have the ball first. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Give to the back. There he goes. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Right back to the well. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And off from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the 1st half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
This offense has it with really good field position. Imaliava on the play action. On the move, he fires. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Knight. There's some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Bruins have pushed it inside the 20. They'll send the back in motion. Throwing, Imaliava. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the 1st, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its 1st timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Couldn't make the play in the end zone, but the offense is going to come out of this with a penalty on the D.
Personal foul.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Here's Iamaleava to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? From the gun, running back gets the give. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava gets it to the back. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield. What do you do?
Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Finds his tight end. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Henry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Hopkins. Punts it out of the air. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job by the quarterback understanding zone and hitting that curve.
Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Iamaleava grabbed behind the line. It's Knight. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Henry. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Hopkins. Complete, left side, Coleman. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Badgers have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Badgers are threatening on 1st and goal. Running inside. It's Coleman. Relentless, tough running. Gets it down to the 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Badgers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, that was a nice little pitch and catch there.
And when you get in the red zone, you're thinking run, the field shrinks. You see the tight ends really come into play in this area of the field. The big body guys that you can fake a little run action, throw them the football for the touchdown.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field hoping to get things going here. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. The corners are walked up tight. Play action. Iamaleava. Got a man. It's Matthews. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. 3rd down in the gun, Iamaleava. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Hopkins. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab, it's Brooks. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Badgers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Trying play action. Pulls it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And he tacked on the extra point.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient. Turning it on! Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time, they knock him down behind the line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Defense in press coverage. Throwing, Imaliava. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners...
A shot toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Bruins!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and you're like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Now on 1st down from the 30. Looking for a man. It's Hopkins. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Coleman's got it on the right side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Caught by Coleman. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. The Badgers now use their third timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Clock winding towards zero. They'll get one more snap off. Now from inside the red zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 8 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
UCLA's head coach told me at the half he is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Here's the Amaliava to throw. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Bruins line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. some space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He wants to change this route. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Hopkins. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He's marked down at the 21-yard line as the defense comes up with a turnover.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Play fake. Nico Iamaleava fires it beautifully in on the crosser. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting 1st down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a talent to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Plows through the defense. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. He'll do it himself. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Fights off a defender. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Right down the boulevard. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coming out with it, it's Coleman. tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, down here on the Wisconsin sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Looking to throw, it's Hopkins. Fires to the right. The sure hands, it's Brooks. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads it left. On the left side, here's Coleman. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Gonna look downfield again. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
And back to the air on second down. And here's the third interception of the night. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Hold and finds his man on the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Backed up now, here's second and long. The run inside, it's Knight. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Saying in the gun on third down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. Motion from the back. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Iamaleava. Caught behind the line. It's Ellis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper. But they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. They pulled a little closer, now down 20 to 13. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Hopkins. Finds the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid...
Trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing. Imaliava. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. From the gun on third down, Imaliava. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Third down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, third and short, now set up in a first and goal situation.
Dropping back, it's Imaliava. Got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second and goal for the offense. Trying to punch it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about that? His second receiving the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, down here on the Wisconsin sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Well, they're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hopkins. Complete left side, Coleman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got him. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Touchdown, Badgers! They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Badgers strike right back.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Here's a hit. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava using the quick game. Runs through a tackle. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, you see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
He's got him at the 45 on his way. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, there's no doubt where the quarterback's going to be looking in this 2-minute situation trailing in this game. Tonight, time and time again, he has been feeding this guy the football, already over 100 receiving yards, and he comes up with another big play for his quarterback on a 2-minute drive.
Iamaleava to the air again. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Iamaleava swings it out to the flat. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8.
Well, they don't pick up the first down there, but in this 2-minute situation, they need their quarterback to be decisive, to be accurate, and make really good decisions, and we'll see what he's able to do as they inch closer and closer towards the goal line.
Hit as he throws. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Throwing, Iamaleava. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on B.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Hopkins. Rushes on him. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking downfield on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Plays like that are the type of plays that win you games. Bottom line, here we are, it's late. It's a close game. It's a huge third down, and somebody's got to step up and make a play.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Wait just a second. They're going to go for it here, and man, if they don't get it, it brings losing into the equation. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the middle. At midfield, he's got it. Hey, that's a live ball. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. So here comes our first play of overtime. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They go right back to it. Maybe some room here. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Hopkins. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They strike first in overtime. That is confidence in your arm strength. Look at the revolutions on that one as he zips it in there.
Confidence, arm arrogance, whatever you want to call it. You can tell he believed it. Put it right where he needed to. You got double coverage. You got to fit it in there. He believed, and he did.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all the...
And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was